Okay, let's continue working on the head. Okay, it's time to add some geometry. Before that, let's scale a little bit. Just check your reference. Maybe we can scale a little bit on Y. Okay, and let's to the front view and scale the forehead area. Remember, press the V key to activate soft selection. Okay, and hold press the V key and the left mouse button to increase and decrease the size of the brush or the soft select. Okay, let's work with the wax brush. Wax brush is very handy to create detail. Let's work on the nose and the eyebrows. Let's define the eyebrows. Let's work here a little bit, the cheeks, and of course you can smooth holding press the shift key. Okay, and now with the flatten brush, let's give this form, this flat form in the nose. Okay, a very flat form here in the nose. And the eyebrows, of course, as you can see in your reference. Okay, let's flat this form here in this part with the flatten brush. Let's flat all this part. Okay, with the flatten brush and the wax brush you can create almost every or any detail you want. Okay, now we are flattening this form. Okay, you check your reference. You can see it's very flat this side. Okay, let's work on this. And let's work on the nose now. Let's see another reference. I think this is great. Very flat nose with the eyebrows. Okay, and a wider form here and pinch form here. Okay, so let's go with the move brush. Now let's work on the nose. Okay, and remember, flat this this nose here, very flat form here, and of course you can flat here, and define with the move or grab brush here. Okay, it looks good. Okay, let's smooth all this part and define with the wax tool here the chin. With the wax tool, let's define this area and smooth. And now I think it's time to add subdivisions. Okay, maybe let's before add some subdivisions, let's flat the ear. As you can see, the ear is very defined. Okay, very defined. A taper form here. So okay, with the flat brush. Okay, let's define the ear of the character. Now let's do the same here. Very flat form. Okay, it looks good. Let's smooth here a little bit. Okay, now let's smooth here also. Very flat form here. Let's see the side view of the character. Okay, maybe with the graph brush we can decrease this part. I think our original reference, the character has a short neck. Okay, and here we have a very long neck. So let's go to vertex mode. Okay, in the front view, and let's make shorter. You can do it with the lasso tool. Hold press the Q key and left mouse button, lasso. Okay, and let's do this one. Okay, remember we have selected the symmetry. Q key, left mouse button, symmetry, and symmetry. Okay, now let's press the B for activate the soft selection. Now let's move a little bit. Again with the lasso tool, we can move. We can move. Okay, and again with the lasso tool. Okay, we are making a shorter neck. Okay, let's do the same here. And of course, let's reposition the eyes and smooth the neck, of course. Okay, let's select an element of the group, press the up arrow to select both groups, and reposition the eyes. Okay, something like this. And of course, let's go to the sculpting mode and smooth the neck. Holding press the shift key, of course. Okay. Okay, I like how the character is looking. Let's see before add subdivision. Okay, let's go to the graph brush. Now maybe let's make a wider neck. More volume on the neck. Let's move some vertex here. And it looks fine. Let's see our reference. Let's compare. It looks fine. Maybe we have to define a little here. A little bit here with the wax. Let's decrease the intensity. This cheek area. And of course smooth it. And with the flattened brush, define here under the eye. Let's define a little bit. And now here the cheek. Okay, define a little bit. Okay, let's stop the lesson here. In the next lesson, we will finish the sculpting of our character head. Okay.